Hey guys, Dustin here for GlitchFX. GlitchFX.com is our website. I'm currently playing my way through Fallout 4. I've come across my first major boss though, and he kicked my ass unfortunately. I fought him using just myself and the armor I have on currently, and that did not work out for me. So I came back to my base. I'm going to use my power armor here, which I painted up to like the Minuteman, fully repaired. I currently have 4 cores. One word of advice for the power armor: when you first get it, don't run around and waste it all. Because from what I understanding, I haven't beat the game yet, you only have so many power cores in the game. So if you burn them all up, you're done using power armor, and you don't want to do that. So I came across my first big boss. He's actually over here, inside the city. His name is Swan. He is a giant super mutant. Right here, he's right here at Swan's Pond. He's huge, big super mutant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my power armor. I have one fat man with one mini nuke. Unfortunately, it's probably be easier for you guys if you had a fat man with multiple mini nukes. You probably get the fight over really quickly. I only have one fat man, one mini nuke, so I'm going to have to use it sparingly. I'll probably use it to start the fight off, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to use the big chain, the saw gun. I think that's the best one to use. Take him down with this one right here, the tactical minigun. I've done a few upgrades to it, not a lot, but I mean it'll do the trick. I think it'll take him down pretty quick. My plan anyway. So I'm gonna have Strong as my second here, which I think he's super mutant also. As far as I can tell, none of your partners can be killed, but I don't know that. I don't want to test that. Out of all of them, I'm less attached to Strong, so if he happens to die, I will not be strongly upset. Haha, joke. If he dies. So we're going to try this out. Let me hop into my suit here. Iron Man style. Alright. Notice the HUD comes up, which is pretty darn cool. Tell Strong to come with me.
Come on.
And we're going to go take on Swan. Let's do this. Yes. So this is probably going to be a really tough fight. I think it'll go a lot better with the power armor than it would without it. So we're about to find out. I think if I get a good shot off on this mini nuke, it's going to go really quick. We'll find out shortly. Hopefully all you guys are playing through Fallout 4. I think it's amazing. You guys heard me talk about it on the podcast multiple times. One of my favorite games. I love it tremendously. Fallout 4 has been great so far. You know, on the last podcast I gave it an 8.5. I'm going to stick to that. You know, the game does have a few bugs in it, but I mean, all Bethesda games have a few bugs in it. I think it adds charm. Yes, there's some game-breaking bugs, and I'm not going to defend that. I'm not going to be a fanboy and say, oh, it's acceptable, because it's not. But I think they're going to patch it, and I think it will get better. But I personally have not run into any big glitches in the game that makes it just, like, unplayable for me. So my personal experience has been great. You know, I've come into some where the dialogue would end and then you can't talk anymore, and that's kind of weird. But other than that, the game's been great. So here we are, we're at Swan's Pond. If you'll notice up in the screen, I'm going to put my little reticle right there. This is Swan right here. So my first tactic is to actually get him to come out. And I'm going to just shoot off a couple of rounds here in his general direction. That should piss him off. I'm going to have to be quick about this. So I'm going to go ahead and launch my mini nuke here, and we'll go from there. As you can see, that took out quite a bit of health already. Whoa! Forgot about the rocks. Make sure to avoid that if you can. He does not like the minigun. I can tell you that right now. On the run. Just so you know, you are not invincible inside your power armor. You still can take damage. It is greatly reduced, but you can still take damage. Oh! Try to use as much cover as you can, the trees and whatnot. Try to hit him in the head as much as you can. See if I got a critical. I do have a critical. Can I use it? It's not going to let me use it on him. Minigun critical is not that great. Both over the arm play. Keep an eye on your health. You want to send back in as much as you can. I'll go ahead and put some distance between me and him so he doesn't just completely rail me with those rocks, because those do a lot of damage to you. Try to keep some distance between you and him, and you should be okay, I hope. Yeah. As you see, running takes away your attack points, so make sure to use that very sparingly. Try to avoid being hit by the hammer too. There we go, we got him! That was a lot easier with the power armor than it was the first time I took him out without it. And I actually didn't take him out the first time. I completely botched that up. I died immediately. Let's see what kind of goodies he gives you. He's got the Furious Power Fist, which is a star device, so that means it's rare. So awesome, we're gonna take that. He's got a fusion core, very awesome. Now I got 5 of those. Got Swan bone fragments, which I believe you can break down, or a metal right leg, and a leather arm. So yeah, he had some decent gear. I'm excited to use the Power Fist. I haven't got one of those equipped before. I haven't actually came across one in the game yet. I am still severely early in the game, so I probably should have taken him out that early, but let's see here. Furious Power Fist. Let's go ahead and equip. Oh, I can't equip while I got power armor on. Alright, well, that's that. So, that's how you take down Swan, guys. Hope you learned some stuff in this video. They're strong. You were absolutely no help at all during this fight. I just want you to know that, pal. You were terrible. You ran away like a little baby. So, yep. That is me, and this is my power armor. And guys, thanks for watching. That's how you take down Swan. Have a good evening. Good night.